All right, welcome. We're live here. Down a little bit. We are live here at Essentia Health Mustang
A reminder
Stadium.
that West Fargo
Getting ready
Public
for
School
the
grounds are
EDC
tobacco,
matchup here
drug,
on the
and
weekend. The
alcohol-free.
Mustangs
This
hosting
rule is in
the
effect at
Fargo
all
Davies
events at
Eagles,
West
and it's a
Fargo
pretty
Public
important
School
matchup
buildings
for both
and
of these
grounds,
teams, maybe a
as
little
well
bit
as
more so for
activities
the
on
Eagles.
Parkboard properties and rented facilities. We ask for your cooperation.
The only other EDC team playing today is Fargo North, and that game was at 12 noon. As in Minnesota, they flip-flop varsity and junior varsity and play the varsity game first. The Spartans defeated Crookston 4-0. That means they move to 4-10-0 on the season, but they remain at 3-10-0 in the EDC and still at 9 points in seventh place in the EDC. West Fargo, Grand Forks Red River, Grand Forks Central, Fargo South, and Shanley all have the day off today, so it's just this matchup here outside of that Fargo North game that was against Crookston. Once again, Spartans would defeat the Pirates 4-0 in that game. And, well, West Fargo Packers, they have the day off. They're sitting in first place at 28 points, and the Cheyenne Mustangs in second at 27. A win here today would put them into first place, pending what happens Tuesday with the Packers game. And then Grand Forks Red River, no matter what happens here, they will, if Fargo Davies wins, then Grand Forks Red River would drop to fourth. Fargo Davies would move up into the number 3 spot with 25 points. They're sitting at 22 right now. And then a tie here would give us a double first place. Cheyenne and West Fargo will both have 28 points, and Grand Forks Red River and Fargo Davies would both have 23 points. So a tie is the worst thing that could happen, and I suppose the worst thing that could happen would be a Fargo Davies loss, but a tie would be the second worst thing that Fargo Davies fans would like to see. They would like to pick up a win here and pull within 3 points of first place and keep the Mustangs in second, giving themselves a little bit better positioning to maybe pick up another couple wins and get a little bit closer to the Packers. But right now, Cheyenne, all they need is a win, and they're number 1 in the EDC. Right now, they're a point behind the Packers, sitting at number 2, and we'll see what happens here on this one. We'll take a break, come back with the rest of your pregame show, and your opening kick's about 3 minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh, yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back here live at Essentia Mustang Stadium on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The junior varsity game was a tight one. Went back and forth, and don't let the score fool you. The Mustangs did pick up a 1-0 win, but some great athleticism from the junior varsity goalie for the Fargo Davies Eagles. They just got a good Mustangs got a good opportunity, and they were able to put one past him. And then about maybe 2 minutes after that goal was scored, the Eagles had an opportunity to tie it with a penalty shot. However, that would be saved by the Mustang goalie, and that would end up being the game-winning save. And the Mustangs would take the junior varsity game 1-0. We'll turn it over to our PA announcer here and be right back.
The North Dakota High School Activities Association, the Eastern Dakota Conference, and school administration encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that you cheer for your team and be respectful of the opponent. As high school student athletes and representatives of their communities, the Mustangs and the Eagles are committed to fair play, responsibility, and respect. We invite you to support our effort. Together, let us all help create an environment for high school competition that we can be proud of. The officials for today's match are registered by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and have been selected for their demonstrated ability to officiate. The officials for today's contest are Tarek Taha, Iwumbwa Manono, and Iomo Matuba. We ask for your support of our game officials and respect for the calls of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you stand if you are able. Remove any headwear and remain at attention as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
We'll take a timeout and be right back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Order your copy of this game or any of our previous game and event broadcasts on DVD by visiting our website. Just email us the required information found on our website, and we'll mail you your copy of today's game or event on DVD. Orders take approximately 3 to 4 days to arrive. Larger orders could take longer. For all the info on how to order your copy of today's game on DVD, visit our website at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
This is Michael Hall, a senior at Kindred High School and the 2018-19 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. While the scoreboard reveals the winner of a high school athletic contest, the real winners are those that display good sportsmanship. We need those people who treat competition as a game and not a war. People who show genuine concern for an injured player and those who accept all decisions of the game officials. Remember to be a good sport and a good citizen when you attend a high school game.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
All right, welcome back here as we're getting ready for the opening kick between Fargo Davies in the white and the Sheyenne Mustangs will be in their orange jerseys today. The orange jerseys are the ones that have the last names of the players on the back, and I love it when they wear those orange jerseys. You got Jensen Waltz in goal there for Fargo Davies, and over on the flip side of the field, you have Cooper Savalson for Sheyenne. Those are your two goalies. Once again, Fargo Davies in white, Sheyenne in the orange. As the song fades out, we turn up our outside microphone up for a little bit for you. As we get ready for the first half of play here between the Mustangs and the Eagles, an EDC matchup. Mustangs a point away from tying for first place and a win away from being the sole team in first place, while Fargo Davies looking for a win.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's play some soccer.
Would pull them to 25 points, putting them one game out of first place since West Fargo doesn't play today. That's Jonas Adams with the ball right now for Fargo Davies. And that one's booted away. That's Pablo Nunez. Pablo Nunez will drop it back.
Of today's starters
and now,
and coaches.
Max Pritchard,
First,
number 8 for the Davies
visiting
Eagles.
Fargo Davies Eagles.
And we'll let our PA announcer go over the starting lineups.
Starting at goalkeeper, number 0, Jensen Waltz. Starting at midfield, number 1, Jonas Adams. Starting at midfield, number 6, Patrick Lawrence. Starting at midfield, number 8, Max Pritchard. Starting at forward, number 9, Gavin Haldis. Starting at midfield, number 11, Caleb Glover. Starting at defense, number 12, Gavin Griggs.
Seth Koltzbacher will have the
Starting
kick
at
here.
defense, number 13, Yannick Vetter. Starting at midfield, number 14, Pablo Nunez. Starting at forward, number 18, Savvy Jones. And starting at defense, number 20, Ryder Schmidt. The Eagles are coached by head coach Ian Costello. Assistant coaches for the Eagles, Nick Christensen, Stephen Schmidt, David Zebley, and Noah Sarr. And now for the starting lineup for your West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs. Starting in net, a junior, number 0, Cooper Savalson. Starting at defense, a sophomore, number 2, Reese Breidenbach. Starting at midfield, a freshman, number 4, Nick Sept. Starting at defense, a senior, number 5, Brady Lambert. Starting at midfield, a senior, number 6, Kai Black. Starting at midfield, a senior, number 7, Caden Aberly. Starting at midfield, a senior, number 8, Abraham Colley. Starting at midfield, a junior, number 10, Anas Mohammed. Starting at defense, a senior, number 13, Jackson Kuznia. Starting at defense, a senior, number 18, Sept Koltzbacher. And starting at forward, a junior, number 23, Derek Lobo. The Mustangs are coached by head coach Mr. John Chili Melendez. Assistant coaches for the Mustangs, myself, Randy Cernick, Duramani, and Thomas Schroeder.
.36-15 and counting to go here in the first half. Still no score between the Mustangs and the Eagles. Once again, Mustangs in the orange. The Eagles are in the white. That was Savvy Jones touching up on it there for the Eagles. Savvy played junior varsity soccer last year for Fargo Davies, and he did we have him on a majority of the junior varsity highlight reel, and that's a good explanation as to why he's been bumped up to varsity this year. He's certainly earned it, we'll put it that way. A lot of good players here. They lost a few graduation over the last couple of years, but still have a pretty strong roster here, even though Fargo Davies sitting in 4th place right now in the EDC. Don't let that 4th place standing fool you here. This is a really good team against another really good team, and this is going to be, should coin out to be a good matchup. As Nunez will pop it up over the top of the goal, and goal kick for West Fargo Cheyenne. Seth Kotzbacher will line it up for the kick here. And he'll launch that one out to about midfield. Be out of bounds here on the sideline, and that'll be a Davies throw-in. He'll get it into Savvy Jones. And Jones will get control of it. Now he'll try the through ball there, and racing up towards it. And still trying to go after it there as it goes out of bounds was Gavin Haldis. So goal kick, and Kotzbacher will set it up. You'll see Kotzbacher take a majority of those goal kicks as long as he is in the match shot. We'll elect to use him over Savalson about 8 times out of 10 on goal kicks.
Today's medical coverage is provided by Essentia Health, the official sports medicine team for West Fargo Athletic. Cheyenne certified athletic trainers are Tessa Martin and Cody Frank. Thank you, Cody. Essentia Health, inspired by those who never give up and proud to call this place home.
Anas Mohammed will see that one go out of bounds. It'll be picked up by Caden Aberly, and Aberly will give it up there for, let's see, number 2, Reese, is that Reese Bredenbach? Yes, it is. Got the jerseys, or the names on the back of the jerseys. That's always one way to confirm it. Throw in here for the Mustangs as Bredenbach will toss it in towards Aberly. And trying to boot it out of there was Caleb Glover. Going to the near corner there, that's Derek Lobo. The man on for Davies was Yannick Vetter. And Vetter will see that one go out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Fargo Davies. Jensen Waltz, a senior goalkeeper. Seen him play a lot here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network over the last couple of years. And there was even one time where we weren't informed that that he was out sick, and I was calling whoever was playing goalie as Jensen Waltz. Got a message from his dad saying, hey, he's not playing today. And if his dad is watching, nice to talk to you again. I can tell you a few people who might be watching this game, and that's the West Fargo Packers, because if Cheyenne gets a win, Packers will drop to number 2. If Fargo Davies gets a win, then Grand Forks Red River would drop to 4, and the Eagles would move up to 3. Packers and Mustangs would stay where they're at. If this thing ends in a tie, we'll have a 2-way tie for first and a 2-way tie for second. And we'll have a first stoppage of the clock here, and looks like a card is coming out. And it will be a yellow card. Looks like that yellow card is assessed to Caleb Glover. Let's double check here. Nope, Glover's going to stay in. It was assessed to Savvy Jones. So 31:58 remaining. Savvy Jones gets the yellow card.
Yellow card assessed to Eagles number 18, Savvy Jones.
So Jones ought to play out for a couple minutes here. As touching up on there is Kai Black. Black has it taken away. Aberly touches up on it. Now the Eagles get it back. An attempted slide tackle there by Brady Lambert, and now the whistle out of bounds, and Eagles throw in from that far side. Once again, broadcast coverage is brought to you today by Giant Sunflower Seeds and Healing Touch Chiropractic. Dr. Tiffany Johnson out of West Fargo, along with 3 Lions, Game Time, and Banner Buzz, and as well as the Mustang Booster Club. We want to certainly appreciate all those who have made the broadcast possible here. 31:15 to go in the first half of play. Free kick coming up just shy of 50 yards away from the net here for the Eagles. They'll move it in, and they'll be headed back towards Savalson. Eagles will pick it up. That's Jonas Adams along the back line, and a nice defensive play by Caden Aberly. Jonas Adams a senior, and Caden Aberly a senior, and that defensive play by Aberly will set up the corner kick here for Fargo Davies. Caleb Glover, a senior midfielder, will take the corner kick here for the Eagles. He'll send it in, and that'll be headed up over the net and out of bounds for a goal kick for, or check that, another corner kick for the Eagles. So Glover will stay where he's at. He'll try this again. This time he sends it in a little bit lower, and it's booted right back out of bounds once again. I believe that was Brady Lambert who got a foot on it, and we'll try corner kick number 3 here for the Eagles. As we hit 10 minutes, it doesn't seem like we've played this game for 10 minutes yet, but we have. Aberly will chase it down to the far sideline. He'll scoot out of bounds, and that'll be an Eagles throw-in. Yannick Vetter will take the toss on the throw-in. Nope, check it, he will not. But it will be tossed in towards Vetter, and turning around and diving to his right. The shot came off the foot of Bill Mukunda Easy, wearing those yellow shoes out there for Fargo Davies. And corner kick number 4 coming up for the Eagles. 4 corner kicks in the last 60 seconds or so. Second shot of the game for the Eagles. Wrong way on that one, and that one goes out of bounds, and it's finally a goal kick instead of a corner kick. 28:57 and counting to go here as our clock's a couple ticks off. Once again, that's Lambert who will set it up for the kick. Eagles will touch up on it initially. Aberly will advance it up to the other side of the field and booted towards the out of bounds line there by junior defenseman Gavin Griggs. Once again, the junior varsity game went to the Mustangs, 1-0, a game that was tied 0-0 at halftime and remained 0-0 until I think there was about 9 minutes left in the game when that goal was scored by the Mustangs. Eagles had a chance to tie it on a penalty kick, but that shot would be saved, and that would result in a 1-0 score for the Mustangs in the junior varsity game. But some great goalie play from both of the teams in the JV game today. Definitely one that, even though it ended in a 1-0 a low-scoring affair, it's definitely a game you might be interested in checking out on our on-demand replay. Eagles a touch up on it. That's Griggs over on the far sideline. He'll send the through ball up, and it's batted out of bounds there by Coachbacher. And that'll be an Eagles throw-in. Griggs working the ball over on the far side there, and it's booted out of bounds defensively there by Abraham Colley, a senior midfielder for the Mustangs. And it'll be Glover setting it up on the far side for the corner kick for the Eagles. So you cross over the 27-minute mark of the first half. Glover will send it in. It's punched away there by Savalson. Eagles looking for a second opportunity here, and nice defensive play. Eventually running up on it there is Derek Lobo. And Lobo will advance the ball up, but it goes off the head of, that is, can't quite see who that is. It's like he's holding, it's Ryder Schmidt. Ryder Schmidt maybe hit that ball with his head a little bit too hard. He put his hand up on his forehead there. It's like, ouch. But he'll be okay. Saw Fargo Davies, I believe it was Thursday night against the Packers, a game that the Packers would win. I believe the final score was 2-1 in that contest, if memory serves me correctly. So Waltz, the senior, will set it up here for the kick, and he'll launch it up towards midfield. One bounce, touched up there by Nick Sept for the Mustangs. Battle for the ball around midfield there. Neither team with clear possession at this point. Nunes will try and change that. He'll get it up onto the foot of Victor Zay, and Zay will send it in. A one-hopper, and jumping up to save that one is Savalson. Goalie's worst nightmare is to see a ball bounce over his head into the goal, and that almost happened there. Max Pritchard, number 8 there for the Eagles, sending it away, and it gets deflected out of bounds for an Eagles throw-in. Jonas Adams will have the toss. And Adams will send it up in the direction of Lawrence, and he'll go out of bounds for another, I didn't see which side of the flag it went on. I looked down for a second. Throw-in or corner kick. Based upon how the teams are lining up, it appears to be a throw-in, and that will indeed be the case. Gavin Haldis will toss it in. Here on this cloudy day, we did see some rain during the junior varsity game. It wasn't much of a rain, it's more of a drizzle / light sprinkle. But it looks like all the umbrellas have been put away for now, according to the fans sitting in the bleachers here. So no rain at the moment. But the forecast does say there's a slight chance for it to happen. So we'll see what happens. The forecast also says it should be in the low 70s. And last time I wore shorts to a game, we had a rainstorm. And I said I'd never wear shorts again. And then I wore pants to like the next 8 or 9 games that we did, and it was like 80, 85, and I was like, well, I looked at the forecast, and I decided to wear shorts, and now we got sprinkles here at the JV game, so can't really explain that one, but Max Pritchard will leave the ball behind. Couldn't see where the ball was being thrown in at. Out of bounds, and another Davies throw in. Haldis will take the toss from the far sideline. And Haldis will toss it in. Got in a good spot. Can Davies capitalize, or can the Mustang defense hold? And the defense will hold. Lobo will take a tumble. No whistle. Play will continue as Colley tosses it back into Lobo. And then Colley will boot it up the sideline. Loose ball. They'll be picked up there by the Eagles, Max Pritchard. And now I think we had a whistle. I didn't hear it in my headset, but I saw the motion of the players kind of slowed down a little bit, and I would suggest that that's what happened. So we'll have another throw-in from the far sideline here for the senior forward, Gavin Haldis. Aldis will toss it in. Savvy Jones back into the lineup here for Fargo Davies. He got a yellow card about 17 minutes ago. So he needs to be a little bit careful. Ryder Schmidt will get it to Nunez. Nunez will drop it back to Pritchard. Pritchard will work it up the near sideline where it is stolen away by the Mustangs. Anas Mohammed sends it inside. Lobo was there. Headed away there by the defense for the Eagles. I believe that was Ryder Schmidt. And now works the ball up into the midfield here. And the Eagles looking to turn this into an opportunity. That one, a through ball. Jonas Adams chasing. And also on the defense there is Breidenbach. And Breidenbach will get the foot there first to tap it out of bounds for an Eagles throw-in. So Haldis with the toss here on the throw-in. Send it in towards the goal. And it'll be booted out right away. That's Abraham Cawley, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, it was. And Cawley still with the ball on the far sideline. And now Cawley will throw it in. Working on the foot of Kai Black, but it's poked away there by the Eagles. Haldis and Nick Sight battling for the ball there right around midfield. Eagles come away with it at the moment. And a nice job there by Sight to get the ball off the foot of Gavin Griggs out of bounds. And Griggs will take the toss on the throw-in. As we have a substitution now. And it will be number 16. That is Isaiah Williams, a junior. It's coming into the lineup for Cheyenne. Still scoreless
Substitutions
here.
First in for the Eagles, number 2, Dylan Pritchard, and number 16, Leon Hidanovich. Subbing in for the Mustangs, number 16, Isaiah Williams, and number 19, Soren Castor.
So Dylan Pritchard wearing jersey number 2. I don't have him on my roster, but I just wrote him in. So goal kick coming up here for the Mustangs as Kotzbacher will set it up for the kick. Once again, a win for Cheyenne puts them in first place in the EDC. They'll have 30 points compared to 28 for the Packers, who have the day off today. A tie would tie the Mustangs with the Packers at first. It would also tie the Eagles with the Rough Riders at second. Top 4 teams from the EDC will meet up with the top 4 teams from the WDA in the state tournament. That one's slated for early October. October 8th, 9th, and 10th, I believe, is the dates for that. And if you want to pay to watch that, you can on the NFHS network, although we don't encourage that. We encourage you to go to the games if you're able to. It's a lot better to sit in the stands and pay a few bucks to sit there and watch the games than it would be otherwise. We did look into covering the state soccer tournament, but they said no because the other guys wanted to do it. And so we will not be there this year. And we apologize for that. I know the last couple years a lot of you have asked us to be there, but just contracts are contracts, and we can't. We don't have enough cash to buy out those contracts. So I'm not even sure how much cash it would take, and I'm not interested in finding out. Savvy Jones battling there with Isaiah Williams, and a whistle and a free kick here for the Mustangs. Approximately 38 yards away from the of the net here. And it'll be Kai Black setting it up for the kick. It's deflected off the foot there into the hands of Jensen Waltz. So Waltz will come out just shy of the 18, scan the field, and he'll boot it away. First touched up there by Reese Bradenbach. Pablo Nunez working the ball in the midfield there, and he'll advance it up towards Savvy. It'll be touched up there by Glover. And Savvy had an opportunity there, but it'll go out of bounds.
Eagles substitution number 18, Savvy Jones. And number 6, Patrick Lawrence.
Oh, my bad. That was Bill McCundy-Easy. I guess McCundy-Easy and Jones both have yellow shoes on today, so I mixed that one up, and I'll make sure I get it straight moving forward. So. So it's McCundy-Easy with the shot and not Savvy Jones. And that is Jonas Adams, I believe. I can't quite follow up. We'll go wide left. Okay, so I thought Savvy Jones was wearing yellow, but I guess he's wearing pink shoes. So that'll make it easier to figure out who's out there when I see it. He must have changed shoes on the sideline. I was pretty sure he was wearing yellow earlier, but maybe he wasn't. We'll move on from that topic now. Nunez trying to handle the ball. Savvy Jones works over far side there for, that is Dylan Pritchard. And out of bounds, they're going to do a corner kick here for the Eagles. And Savvy Jones will set up that corner kick. In near the goal is Dylan Pritchard. Just inside the 18 here, you got Jonas Adams, Pablo Nunez, along with Patrick Lawrence. And then right on the 18, the defensemen's Ryder Schmidt, number 20, along with Yannick Vetter, and I'm trying to remember the name of the other one without looking at the roster there. It's not bad. You get 10 out of the 11 players, right, I guess. Jonas Adams with the ball right now. And that will be a whistle, and will they, is it more than that? No, it'll just be a free kick. This one is about 26 yards away from the net. And it'll be taken by Patrick Lawrence, the sophomore. And Lawrence, ooh, right off the face there of Coatsbacher. Or check that. That's number 19, not 18. That was Soren Castor. That one had to sting a little bit. Five to 1 shots in favor of the Eagles, according to our unofficial numbers here. Nunez touches up on it near sideline. Loose ball and a whistle and a free kick coming up for Cheyenne. As Mohammed, excuse me, and now in the middle of the field, Aberly lost it. Nunez picks it up for the Eagles. Drop it back, a couple touches later. Schmidt will push it up here to Jonas Adams. Jonas Adams up towards Savvy Jones. Ricocheted off him. Pritchard has it. Tries to work it far side, and it's booted out of bounds there by the Cheyenne defense. I believe that was Castor.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 9, Gavin Huldis. And in for the Mustangs, number 17, Mohammed.
That's Kuznia, number 13. It looked like number 17. I was drawing a blank on why that didn't make sense. Now that I catch a glimpse of the jersey number, it makes complete sense. Corner kick comes in. Hard collision at the 18, and trying to get it into the high part of the net there was Yannick Vetter. Kotzbacher will boot it away. He'll come up towards midfield. Nunez will get the free ball, at least for the moment he did. And now we'll skate from him, and free ball here as the Mustangs look to appear to control it. And a whistle was blown, and it's an Eagles kick. Free kick here for the Eagles. Now be set up by Gavin Griggs, a junior. And Griggs will give it up for Ryder Schmidt. Ryder Schmidt, a senior this year for Fargo Davies. 10.5 to go, first half. Schmidt sets it up, boots it in, one hop, and over the head, and it's into the goal. Scoring the goals, Gavin Huldis, the senior forward. It comes with 10:10 remaining. We'll let our clock tick down a few seconds.
Eagles goal coming in the 29th minute, scored by number 9, Gavin Huldis.
So it took 7 shots to finally get a goal in for Fargo Davies.
And into the Mustangs, number 23, Derek Lobo.
So Gavin Huldis gets the Eagles on the board first here. And now a quick whistle here. That'll be, looks like a free kick. That'll be set up by Abraham Cawley, the senior midfielder for the Mustangs. He'll touch it over to Kai Black. Black looking for a through ball there, and a nice lead pass to Abraham Cawley. He has a little bit of space. Centering pass, and a nice save by Waltz. Great opportunity there for the Mustangs, but an even greater save by Waltz. For my numbers, that's only the second shot of the game for the Mustangs. So Waltz pulling a rabbit out of his hat to keep that one out of the goal. Nicely done there by the senior goalkeeper. Mustangs trying to work it back in, and Waltz is there. He will beat Mohammed to the ball, and he'll wait for his teammates to get downfield. He'll survey and boot it away, and that one will come to at least midfield because he's got the foot to do that, and one about 15 yards beyond midfield. And now the Eagles, he was not offsides, I guess, and that is 2-0. Or was he offsides? Yes, he was. The flag was a little bit delayed there. He was offside, so that was not a goal. He looked offsides, and I didn't see the flag right away, and then the flag came a little later, so. And that'll be a push down there, and that'll be a free kick for the Mustangs, so. A break there for Cheyenne fans as they had to take a deep breath on that one. .753 and counting to go as Kotzbacher will set it up. 65 yards away from the net. And that shot angled wrong. Now Lobo has it popped away from him. Out of bounds, it'll be an Eagles throw-in. Lobo tried to take a shot, but the ball came off his foot at a bad angle and resulted in not being a shot at all there.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 1, Jonas Adams. And number 11, Caleb Glover.
Yannick Vetter will have the throw in here for the Eagles. As Adams and I forgot the other one who just checked in, but Jonas Adams, one of the two Eagles, to check back in. So Nunez will set up a free kick here from about midfield. Just under 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Goal scored by Gavin Haldis approximately 3 minutes ago. So Coatsbacher will set up for the kick. Expect this kick to come to about the 40. Make it the 30, I guess. Well, 10 yards off of my estimates today. A little ding on the blue paint of the mobile vehicle over there, and that'll be resulting in a throw in here for the Eagles. Have to hit a button here, so we'll zoom out for the moment. All right, we got that fixed. We can zoom back in now. Didn't want you to miss any of the action while I was doing other things, so. So 5 minutes and change to go here in the first half. A 1-0 lead for Fargo Davies as they strike first off the foot of Gavin Haldis with 10:10 remaining in the first half. So about 5 minutes ago, about 6 minutes ago. And officially say 5.5 minutes ago now. And Nunez will pop the kick in and out of bounds. Goal kick for the Mustangs. Nice job there by Ryder Schmidt to slow down that Mustang advance on the field there. And throw-in will come in towards Lobo. Lobo being guarded there by both Schmidt and Griggs. Centering pass, now it's headed towards Lobo. Lobo sets it up, sends it high over the crossbar. Well, the Packers certainly cheering for the Eagles in this one. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if there's a lot of green team watching this game today. And if you are, hello. Thanks for watching. That's Savvy Jones, and he'll work it up to Jonas Adams. Adams was a centering pass, and just over the head of an attempted header there, and he's slow to get up. I believe that was Haldis, the goal scorer, and yeah, he's slow to get up, but he is up, and it looks like he'll be all right, so that's a good thing. Mustangs will kick it away.
Come on, Mustangs!
Mustang fans, FYI to the Eagles fans, sitting right in front of our crowd mic, so you might hear more of them than you would your fans. As I'm looking around, I don't see a lot of red where our crowd mic is at, so. Out of bounds, toss will come from Reese Breidenbach, and now we have a whistle. And it's actually going to be a throw-in for Fargo Davies. And as you can see, or as you can hear, the Mustang fans don't agree with that call. I didn't see what happened, so I won't say anything either way. Oh, and there, that should be a whistle and a free kick, as that looked a little intentional there by Anis Mohammed.
Let's go, Mustangs!
Ryder Schmidt will set up the kick here from 65 yards out of the goal. And Ryder will send that one up towards the 18, headed out by the Mustang defense. Up on the foot of Abraham Colley.
We're down to 1 minute in the half. 1 minute remaining in the first half.
Breidenbach the near side here, and he's got a little bit of space. Breidenbach, Ryder Schmidt comes up and slide tackles it out of bounds. That went on the left side of the flag, so I believe it'll be a corner kick. No, it did go on the right side, so it'll be a throw-in. Colley tosses it in, and right back out of bounds for another Mustang throw-in. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. They got to hustle. Colley will get it to Kotzbacher. Kotzbacher will toss it in towards Lobo. Nunez gets a foot on it, so does Savvy Jones. Now, Jonas Adams will, with some nice footwork there. And one last chance here with just under 10 seconds before halftime, out of bounds, and that will do it for the half.
And that will bring us to the half. Halftime score, Eagles 1, Mustangs 0.
Gavin Huldis with the goal for the Eagles, and that's where we sit at the half. It's 1-0 Fargo Davies here at Essentia Health Mustang Stadium. We're back after this with the second half on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Order your copy of this game or any of our previous game and event broadcasts on DVD by visiting our website. Just email us the required information found on our website, and we'll mail you your copy of today's game or event on DVD. Orders take approximately 3 to 4 days to arrive. Larger orders could take longer. For all the info on how to order your copy of today's game on DVD, visit our website at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, boys, phones off. Here we go.
You taped it. Thank you, boys. This one was 18, didn't it?
Koto Koko.
Shem, boys, drink your milkshake.
Sorry, guys.
Do you need a sales sign for your store? Maybe displays to light up your booth at trade shows? Or perhaps you are looking for something personal to make birthday of that special someone extra special? No matter what your need is, at Banner Buzz, we have got you covered. This is how it works. Choose from thousands of display products, customize your sizes, or pick from our standard options. For the design, you can create it using our user-friendly design tools, upload your own artwork, or ask our experienced designers to design it for you for free. Place your order using your credit card, and get it delivered right to your doorsteps right on time. Yes, it's that easy. What's more, Our amazing customer happiness advisors are always available to answer any query or concern. So what are you waiting for? Have promotional or decoration plans? Make it visible only with Banner Buzz. To know more and get started, visit bannerbuzz.com today.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Download Game Time today.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
This is Michael Hall, a senior at Kindred High School and the 2018-19 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. While the scoreboard reveals the winner of a high school athletic contest, the real winners are those that display good sportsmanship. We need those people who treat competition as a game and not a war. People who show genuine concern for an injured player and those who accept all decisions of the game officials. Remember to be a good sport and a good citizen when you attend a high school game.
Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set stealing a serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
High school sports programs provide valuable lessons for practical life solutions, teamwork, sportsmanship, and hard work. Students learn self-respect through responsibility of their actions through high school activities. There are kids out there, coaches and parents, who appreciate sports officials for doing a tough job with class. More officials are needed, someone like you. Contact your local high school or the North Dakota High School Activities Association to find out how to become an official. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
Do you need a sales sign for your store? Maybe displays to light up your booth at trade shows? Or perhaps you are looking for something personal to make birthday of that special someone extra special? No matter what your need is, at Banner Buzz, we have got you covered. This is how it works. Choose from thousands of display products, customize your sizes, or pick from our standard options. For the design, you can create it using our user-friendly design tools. Upload your own artwork, or ask our experienced designers to design it for you for free. Place your order using your credit card, and get it delivered right to your doorsteps right on time. Yes, it's that easy. What's more, our amazing customer happiness advisors are always available to answer any query or concern. So what are you waiting for? Have promotional or decoration plans? Make it visible only with Banner Buzz. To know more and get started, visit bannerbuzz.com today.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
All right, boys, phones off. Here we go.
You taped it. Thank you, boys. This one was 18, didn't it?
Koto Coco.
Shem, boys, drink your milkshake.
Sorry, guys.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Order your copy of this game or any of our previous game and event broadcasts on DVD by visiting our website. Just email us the required information found on our website, and we'll mail you your copy of today's game or event on DVD. Orders take approximately 3 to 4 days to arrive. Larger orders could take longer. For all the info on how to order your copy of today's game on DVD, visit our website at msportsnet.com/DVD. All right, welcome back as we come out of halftime. It is 1-0 Fargo Davies. Gavin Haldis, the senior forward, scoring in the 11th minute, or 10 seconds into the 11th minute. Or no, check that, 50 seconds into the 11th minute to make it 1-0, and that's where we stand right now here in at the Essentia Health Mustang Stadium. Of course, West Fargo Packers liking this score and hoping it will stand, but the Mustang fans are hoping things will change here in the second half. So we'll see how the second half plays out as we're about getting ready to get it underway here. Once again, broadcast coverage today brought to you by Healing Touch Chiropractic, Dr. Tiffany Johnson out of West Fargo, along with 3 Lions out of West Fargo, as well as Giant Sunflower Seeds, Uber and Uber Eats, Banner Buzz, and the Mustang Booster Club for making the broadcast possible here today. Of course, you're home all season long for the home games for the Packers and the Mustangs. Worked out nicely because every time the Mustangs play at home, the Packers are on the road or are not playing, like in the case of today. And every time the Packers are playing at home, the Mustangs are on the road. So it appears that we have maybe a slight drizzle out there once again. So I start to kind of see that through the camera. We had some light rain in the second half of the junior varsity game. Junior varsity game went 1-0 in favor of the Mustangs. And Waltz will hurry to that one and make sure that no orange jerseys get close to it. And now he'll boot it away. This one will go beyond midfield easily, and it's touched up by the Mustangs, and that's Abraham Cawley. Send it up here onto the foot of Soren Castor, and there'll be a little elbow and a push there. I think it was completely unintentional, but they're going to call Patrick Lawrence for the infraction regardless. And Brady Lambert will set it up for the kick here.
Come on, Brady.
And Lambert will boot it up far side of the 18. And the Eagles trying to clear it out, and they will at least get it out of bounds, and it'll be a Mustang throw-in from the far side. So Kotzbacher will toss it in here, 37-40, and we're about 5 seconds off on our clock there. And that shot is just barely misses. Off the foot of, I believe that was Isaiah Williams, number 16, who, yeah, it was. And 4 shots on goal, 2 of them have been great opportunities that they haven't been able to cash in on. Nunez with some nice footwork there to try and get around the defenders, and that allows, at least for the moment, Davies to keep possession of the ball. Ricochet back to Waltz. He'll pick it up, and that will stop the Mustang attack for the moment. So we crack the egg on the 37-minute mark of this second half of the ball game here. Haldis, the goal scorer, number 9. Good to see him running around. He got shook up towards the end of the first half there. And he will toss it in from the near sideline. 36.5 remaining. Aberly will advance it up and getting there first, and a collision there between Waltz and Castor. And that will go out of bounds for a throw-in. Breidenbach will have the throw-in. It's Reese Breidenbach, number 2 there for the Mustangs. He'll toss it in for Castor. Castor will try and work it in, but it's cleared away there by Gavin Griggs. Up the near sideline and out of bounds for a Eagles throw-in. Once again, Haldis will toss it in right towards midfield onto the foot of Nunez. Pablo Nunez will get it, work it up to Pritchard. Check that, that's Patrick Lawrence, excuse me. Haldis will center it in. Nunez is there, and it's poked away by the Orange.
Come on, kid.
And a whistle will set up a free kick. Should be right around midfield, I believe. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield. I thought it was going to be a little bit on the right side of midfield there, but. And that will ricochet up over the crossbar. We'll tilt up a little bit there. There we go. That's where I wanted it. And a corner kick is on the horizon here for the Mustangs. So we'll put another shot on the board for Cheyenne. msportsnet.com/schedule. That's where you can find all the upcoming broadcasts of high school sporting events. This fall, we have some Minnesota games finally on our schedule, and they start October 3rd. Matter of fact, October 3rd is going to be a busy day. We'll have West Fargo Packer volleyball for you on October 3rd, and then we'll have 2 football games from Minnesota for you that evening. I think we have a soccer game that day too, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's just volleyball. I'm pretty sure it's just volleyball. But you can go to our website and find out if I'm right or wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's volleyball on October 3rd. And then we head out that evening to Barnesville and Breckenridge for a couple football games. At least that's the plan for now. Castor is there, nice back heel kick and deflect by Patrick Lawrence, who initially tried to get it out of there, and then that ricochet on the shot, and now the ball comes back to the other side of the field, and they'll drop it back to Solvalson, and he will boot it out to the far sideline, and right back into Colley. Colley works it back out to the sideline in the direction there of Anas Mohammed, out of bounds for an Eagles throw-in. Just under 33 minutes to go here in the second half of play. 1-0 off the foot of Gavin Haldis. 10-10 remaining in the first half to break the goose egg tie. And that puts smiles on the face of the West Fargo Packers and puts frowns on the face of the Grand Forks Red River Rough Riders if the score were to hold. And taken away there by Colley. Colley will be able to keep possession for the moment until he reaches midfield, where Nunez will take it away. Nunez trying to advance it up towards the goal scorer Haldis, and it's ricocheted out of bounds by a couple of orange jerseys, and that will be a Davies Eagles throw-in. Up towards Jonas Adams, and a whistle, and a free kick coming up here. Check that. That was not Jonas Adams. That was Savvy Jones. Jonas Adams has the yellow shoes. Jones has the pink shoes. There we go. Write that one in. So free kick coming up here. I expect this to be right around the 15-yard line. Be closer to the 10, so that'll be about 21, 22 yards out from the net. And setting up for the kick here is Caleb Glover. Glover will put it towards the goal, curve it in inside the 18, and a nice attempt there by Savvy Jones, but he puts it up high. And I believe this will result in a corner kick. And that will indeed be the case. So a corner kick coming up here for Fargo Davies. And Caleb Glover, the senior midfielder, will set it up from that far corner. As the rain starts to come down a little bit more steady than it was earlier. That one got ricocheted to the left side of the goal there off the foot of Isaiah Williams, and it'll be another goal kick for the Eagles. Well, the Eagles had, I think it was 4 or 5 corner kicks in 60 seconds back in the first half, and now they have 2 back-to-back here in the second half. We'll see if they can repeat that pattern or not. This one will come up high, and that one will escape to the near sideline. Controlled by Jonas Adams. And it's taken away by Castor. He'll feed it up there for Colley, or check that, Breidenbach. Or no, check that, that's Mohammed, excuse me. Mohammed has it, and I finally have it right. Throw in for Castor. That's booted away there by, I want to say Schmidt, but I'm not sure. Mustangs will pick it back up. Far side, firing it up is Kuznia. And it'll be deflected out of bounds for an Eagles throw-in. 29.5 to go here in the second half of play. 1-0 off the foot of Galvin Haldis. Late in the first half to give the Eagles a 1-0 lead. They would outshoot the Mustangs. I believe it was 8-2 at the halftime mark. Mustangs come out, get a couple of opportunities here, but they weren't able to cash in on either of those yet here in the second half. And we'll see if the opportunities can continue to come or if the momentum will go back to Davies. Right now, the momentum not really with either team at the moment. If you judge momentum by stats, you could probably say it's slightly in favor of the Mustangs, but this is a pretty mild game at the moment here with 28 minutes remaining in the half. And a collision inside the box, and they haven't stopped the clock yet, and I think they're going to. Yep, they will. Slow to get up here. I'm not sure if that's Kotzbacher or who that is. Can't quite see the jersey number from here. The medical staff will come out and check with him as he's holding his hand up by his right eye, his right eye. And hopefully he'll be okay. We'll take a break here and we'll come back in a couple of moments on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Or maybe we won't because the button's not working for some reason.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
All right, welcome back. And it was indeed Kotzbacher who was down. He got up during the break there, and he was able to walk off with no assistance. So that is good news, and we might see him back here in a few minutes in this contest. So that's good news for the Mustangs there. 28-14 is where we sit. We'll start our clock, let it tick down as Savalson will have a goal kick, and we'll just leave our clock run as they started it, right as our clock hit where it needed to be at. So 28:07 remaining here in the second half. And a 1-0 lead for Fargo Davies off a goal by Gavin Haldis in the first half with 10:10 remaining. Throw in there for the Mustangs.
Checking in for Cheyenne, number 23, Derek Lobo.
Derek Lobo back into the lineup here for the Mustangs. And he has the ball right now. Manned up there by Yannick Vetter as Lobo tries to get around Vetter, centers it. Castor was there. The ball comes loose, sent in by Kai Black, cleared away there by, I believe, I'm not sure who that was for Davies who cleared it away. Tried to figure it out, but I wasn't able to. I'm going to go with Yannick Vetter. Aberly, Mohammed on the far side there, and he'll see that ball go out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in or a free kick. It'll be a free kick. Looks like Kai Black will go over and set up for the free kick. That's lined up just about with the 18. That's the top of the penalty box if you're not familiar with the term 18 in the world of soccer. And punched away by Waltz. Nicely done on the save there. They try to put it back in, and Waltz saves it again. He was on the ground from the punch earlier, and he was able to save it while he was still on the ground. He just reached out and grabbed it, and it was almost an instinct reach. I don't even know if he knew that the ball was coming. He just heard a pop. That meant somebody kicked it, and he just reached out and got lucky, I guess you could say. So this is Anis Mohammed. Mohammed being guarded there by Gavin Griggs, and it's taken away. Jonas Adams picks it up, and he'll get tripped up. No whistle. Play will continue. Out of bounds, and a throw-in for the Mustangs. Or will it be a throw-in for the Mustangs? Yes, it will be. Brady Lambert will take the toss. Once again, the only other EDC team in action today was Fargo North, and that was a non-conference matchup with the Crookston Pirates. And Fargo North, the Spartans would defeat the Pirates 4-0. Their JV game is playing right now as they play varsity first, JV second over in the Minnesota side. Lobo touches up far side, centers it, and Waltz comes out and makes a nice play there to prevent any possibility of a shot for West Fargo Cheyenne. Waltz will toss it out here for Jonas Adams. Up midfield, jumps over the defender, lost the ball, gets booted back into the Eagles' offensive side of the field, and he's in front, or Eagles' defensive side of the field, excuse me, and they'll be booted away there by Yannick Vetter, and that should be a corner kick for the Mustangs.
Mustang substitution, number 18, Sept Kotzbacher.
Seth Kotzbacher coming back in as he got shook up a little bit ago. I told you we might see him again, and here he comes. He's just fine. So that is awesome news. Awesome to see him back on the field. And we have a whistle, and that will turn out to be a free kick for the Eagles as we crack the egg on the 24-minute mark of the game. Pablo Nunez will set it up here for the kick. And he'll tap it out to the near side onto the foot of Gavin Griggs. And Griggs will bring it upfield. Griggs being manned up from behind there by Aberly, and now a whistle will come, and we'll have a free kick, I believe, for Fargo Davies. It's possibly Kotzbacher who is whistled for the infraction there. As Nunez will tap it forward and popped up, and it'll go out of bounds as Savalson will guard away the Eagles player that was coming up on that. That was the goal scorer, Gavin Haldis. And Brady Lambert will set up for the kick. Up to about midfield. First touch by the Mustangs. Still battle for the possession of the ball. Lobo and Nunez battling for it as the ball goes to the far sideline. Lobo sees that one go out of bounds, and that'll be an Eagles throw-in. Nice defense there by Pablo Nunez to kind of force Lobo out to that far sideline. There was nowhere he could go, and he wasn't in a position to turn or pass or anything like that, so it was forced out of bounds. Throwing comes in towards Nunez once again. Or check that, I meant to say Lobo. Wrong team there, another collision, and we're gonna have a card here.
Yellow card assessed to Eagles, number 9, Gavin Haldis.
Gavin Haldis, the goal scorer, gets a yellow card here in the second half with 22:12 remaining, so that's the second yellow card of the game. The other one went to Savvy Jones early in the first half. So Haldis will have to come out for a few moments. And that'll be punched away by Waltz. I believe he touched it anyway. And we've got to restart our clock here. Lawrence boots it up. Savvy Jones chases after it, but Castor is back there for the Mustangs, and he will send it out for an Eagles quarter, or check that, that was Kuznia, excuse me, not Castor. Kuznia will bump it out for an Eagles corner kick. Caleb Glover will send it in, and Lambert will send it out. And that's Jonas Adams touching up on it, and it'll ricochet off the foot of either Adams or Reese Breidenbach. And it looks like it went off the foot of Jonas Adams, as there'll be a Cheyenne goal kick here. Brady Lambert will set up for the kick here in the rain. 20 minutes to go in this one. Fargo Davies in a good position. But the Mustangs have gotten a few opportunities here in the second half that they did not get.
Mustang substitution, number 11, Sean George.
So number 11, Sean George, checks into the lineup here for the Mustangs. He actually checked in about 45 seconds ago or so. Jonas Adams sends it up, and it gets by the last defender. And Svalson comes in and prevents Dylan Pritchard from doing any damage, any further damage, I should say. Nunes will head it up towards Jonas Adams, and now the Mustangs will touch up on it. And it's just a heading the ball clinic right now in the last 30 seconds. As Nunes will set up for the free kick, 56 yards away from the net. As Lobo being guarded there by Max Pritchard. Jonas Adams in the area too as Lobo advances it up, and there'll be a foot race there for Ryder Schmidt and Anas Mohammed. And who got there first to tap it? I believe Mohammed tapped it out. Should be a goal kick. And that is indeed the case. Goal kick for Fargo Davies as we cross to the 19-minute mark remaining here in the second half. As the Umbrellas have come back out here.
Eagles substitution number 10, Bill Mukandizi.
And Bill Mukandizi comes back into the lineup.
Leon Hidanovic.
See, you got you get a bow and arrow for that umbrella there. And Makunda Easy wearing the yellow shoes there, number 10, as he checks into the lineup. And that kick comes in, and to the right side of the goal. Out of bounds, goal kick Fargo Davies. So almost even on shots now, 10-9 in favor of Fargo Davies, but the one that matters is that 1-0 stat showing on your screen right now. And I believe that's a handball, and he knew it. And it's just a bad bounce and hit his fingertips, so. Waltz will come out, grab that one off the bounce. Waltz knows all about balls bouncing over his head, as that's how West Fargo Packers won the state championship a couple years ago with a shot that bounced over his head into the goal, and I believe that was a 1-0 game if I remember correctly. So he's probably seen the tape on that one a couple times and has made sure to make adjustments to make sure that doesn't happen again. If I remember correctly, I think Fargo Davies were either undefeated that year or only had one loss. And you heard it from one of the fans there. No whistle, because he got all ball on that one and no player. And that's textbook how you're supposed to do those slide tackles. Kept in bounds there by the Mustangs. And that is Makunda Easy. Makunda Easy gets it to Adams, or at least he attempted to, as they'll slip away to the near sideline. And taking a tumble, and let's see if he's all right, is Gavin Griggs. Aberly will get it towards, now we have a whistle, as Aberly tried to get it up to Lobo, and that'll set up a free kick here for Brady Lambert. So Lambert will set it up from about 45 yards away from the net. Lambert Sends it towards the goal, and it's in. I'm wondering if they'll credit that as an own goal, because it looked like Waltz has possibly punched it in. Brady Lambert will get credit for the goal. I believe it appeared from my vantage point that Waltz punched it into his own goal. So Brady Lambert will get credit for it. It'll be 1-1 with 15:30 remaining here in the second half. And we're underway again here after the goal. And we'll turn our pit bull microphone back up there. 1-1. If this score holds, West Fargo, the Packers, and the Mustangs will be tied for first, and the Eagles and the Rough Riders will be tied for second in the EDC standings if this score holds. Of course, I have to double check. I think the Mustangs hold a tiebreaker over the Packers. I think they won that first game earlier this season. I have to double check the schedule to be sure on that. Yes, they won 3-1 back on August 20th. So what the Mustangs would hold the tiebreaker over the Packers if this 1-1 score holds. Just double check that as Nunez tried to send it up, poked away. Mustangs will try and collect it here, and they'll send it back. Gets by Brady Lambert unexpectedly, and that will be a handball, I believe, because it was not tapped back, or I'm trying to remember the exact reason. The goalie can't use his hands if it was, unless it was intentionally passed back to him outside of the box. So that'll set up a free kick here, and we'll see if the Eagles can get the lead back. As the clock continues to tick, Nunez and Jonas Adams near the ball here. And Adams puts it in, it gets deflected away. Savvy Jones, and that'll be a whistle. I believe it was Jones. No, check that. It was actually Leon Hodanovich. Hodanovich is a 8th grader for Fargo Davies, playing some varsity soccer here this afternoon. So this one a little bit further out, and actually because of the fact that it's a little bit further out, it's a little bit more dangerous for the Mustangs, because we've seen plenty of kicks from Nunez from this range, and the Eagles can definitely put it into the goal, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Pablo Nunez up the free kick.
Scored by number 14, Pablo Nunez.
And it is 2-1 Fargo Davies. So now everything I said about the tiebreakers and all, it doesn't matter as long as this score holds up. But with the way this game has gone, I would not be surprised if 2-1 is not your final score. And that's to be a free kick coming up for the Mustangs, and they'll be in a good position here to see if they can't tie it up again. 11.5 to go. We'll see who sets up for it here. Lambert, Kai Black kind of hanging around the area. And Kai Black from about 20 yards out will set it up straight away, and we'll see if the Mustangs can tie it up seconds after the Eagles took the lead. Colley sends it, punched up by Waltz, and Waltz will punch it away again. Nice save there by Waltz, and there will be a free kick coming up here for the Eagles. Waltz will boot it away towards the far sideline. Touched up there by Makunda Easy. Makunda Easy will get it to Nunez. Nunez trying to get around Colley up to the far sideline. And the Eagles looking, ooh, and that'll be a whistle. And a free kick here for the Eagles. Some of the Eagles fans from the far left who were yelling loud enough to our crowd mic said that they wanted a yellow card. They're not going to get it. Nunez will set it up again. And this one from about 34 yards out. And Nunez has the foot to score from here if he wants to. And he'll put it up towards the goal, and it'll be headed away for the moment. Oh, bicycle kick in, and almost a header attempt there by Hadanovic. Comes close, but Savalson able to save. It remains 2-1. Lobo, far side, taken away by the Eagles. Battle for it right around midfield. Nunez will pop it away, and so will Lambert. He'll get on the foot of Jonas Adams. We'll see if he can do anything here, and he'll get it to the near sideline. I believe that is, check that, that is Gavin Griggs. I almost said Pritchard, but it was Gavin Griggs. Breidenbach will touch up on it as Makunda Easy was right behind him. And now Lambert will set it up and fire it away. Up to midfield, it'll bounce. And shooting it out of bounds there was Gavin Griggs, a junior defenseman for Fargo Davies. 8.5 to go here in the second half. Taken away there. And now that's Jonas Adams bringing it up the sideline. He's going to get around and get tripped up as he almost got around Kai Black. And that will stop the clock. It looks like Black might get a card here. And Kai Black will get the yellow card.
Yellow card assessed to number 6, Kai Black. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 19, Soren Castor.
Soren Castor will come in for Kai Black. Yellow card, 7:57 to go here
Glover, and number
in the second
18,
half.
Savvy Jones.
So Nunez will set up for the kick just beyond midfield. And there's some contact that will result in a free kick for the Mustangs. Be set up by Brady Lambert. Lambert will fire it up with 7.5 to go, and that will get loose. Lobo won't be able to catch up to it though, and Waltz will pick it up. And Waltz will wait patiently for his teammates to advance downfield, and he'll punt it away. Kotzbacher firing it up, touched by Nunez. And a whistle and a free kick here for the Eagles. Incidental contact there. I guess that one could have been play on, but they will call the whistle. Out of bounds, throw in for the Eagles. Nice job there by Jackson Kuznia to make sure that it was a throw in and not a corner kick. Applying just the right amount of pressure needed to prevent the corner kick from occurring. And Kuznia will make first touch on it. Lambert will try and send it out, and Adams will send it out of bounds for a goal kick there for Savalson. And that goal kick will actually be taken by Lambert. Six minutes and change to go here, second half. 2-1 Fargo Davies. And that is controlled by Savvy Jones. And Jones again has it taken away by Aberly. Aberly being guarded by Jones will get it out to the near side here, and that's taken away Jonas Adams, but didn't have an angle on it to keep it going. Now Nunez will pick it up. And we'll see if the Eagles can start something here as they'll feed it up the near sideline there for Patrick Lawrence. Lawrence hops over the defender, but it'll go over the goal line as Lambert tried to slide that one away. Now resulting in a goal kick here for the Mustangs. 2-1, Davies leads with 5.5 to go. Mustangs aren't out of this one yet. Colley working at far sideline, got booted away. And Ryder Schmidt will pop it out of bounds for a Mustang throw-in. The throw-in will come in to Aberly. Aberly up towards Lobo, booted away there by the Eagles defense, and eventually cleared out by Patrick Lawrence. Nunez along with Colley battling for it on the far sideline, and I believe that is an Eagles throw-in. And that is indeed the case. And another Eagles throw-in. 4 minutes and change to go. Time ticking away here for the Mustangs. And Nunez will try and create an opportunity here. He'll feed it up. Ball's in front. Castor's there. Castor drops it back onto the foot of Sean George. George has it taken away by Jonas Adams. Adams still trying to control it, and it rolls over the line. And the Eagles coaches like what they saw from Jonas Adams on that play there. Gavin Griggs will take the toss here for Fargo Davies. Now get it up to Savvy Jones. He'll feed it back to Jonas Adams. Adams will send it up. Nobody there. And Lambert will clear it away. And I think we have an incidental handball, and that will be a free kick for the Mustangs as Lambert will set it up. Headed up by Nunez. Ball's up in the air. Ryder Schmidt gets, no, check that. Oh yeah, it was Ryder Schmidt who got it out of there. And an opportunity, and it's in! Anis Mohammed with the goal. And it's tied at 2. Remember what I said about those tiebreakers earlier? Well, they're back in play now.
Goal scored by number 10, Anas Mohammed. Coming from number 7, Caden Aberly. So the Mustangs tied up on a goal by Anis Mohammed.
3:05 remaining, second half, and it's 2-2. And now, will we see one more goal in this game? That's the question. We might. We might. You just never know.
Yellow card assessed to number 8, Abraham Colley.
So Abraham Colley just picked up a yellow
for
card.
the Mustangs, number 16, Isaiah Williams.
Clock is about a second behind here. So I couldn't quite get my finger over to the button soon enough. Mohammed up there again, and he'll control it along the back line. Look for maybe an opportunity for a centering pass as he continues to get around. Ryder Schmidt takes it away cleanly, or at least we thought he did. Delayed whistle, and that will be, let's see here. It'll be it was a corner kick. They're saying it went out of bounds, so it'll be a corner kick for the Mustangs with a little over 2 minutes remaining here in the contest. Four yellow cards, 2 for each team. 4 goals, 2 for each team. As we cross the 2-minute mark remaining here. Corner kick is in! Off the header by Derek Lobo. And it's 3-0 Cheyenne off the corner kick.
Mustang goal scored by number 18, Sept Coatsbacher.
It was Seth Coatsbacher instead of Lobo.
Goal coming from the corner, number 19, Soren Caster.
1:51 remaining in the second half when that goal is scored by Coatsbacher. And remember what I said about tiebreakers. I'm not going to say that anymore now. Now it's up to the Eagles to see if they can tie it up in the next 90
Mustang
seconds.
substitution, number 8, Abraham Colley.
Abraham Colley will come in for the Mustangs. A minute 20 going left here in the second half. Mustangs trying to take some time off the clock here. Fargo Davies looking for an opportunity to get the ball downfield and maybe get an opportunity here. There will be a whistle and a free kick for Fargo Davies. So a minute 5 to go here. Clock's about 2 seconds behind.
There's 1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
Waltz near side, Jonas Adams, and a whistle. Eagles wanted the official to stop the clock, and now Waltz will boot it up. Touched up there by the Mustangs, and out of bounds, and we got 34 seconds to go. Eagles throwing to Jonas Adams, ricochets off his foot. Mustangs pick it up. 20 seconds to go. And it looks like the Mustangs will have a chance to hang on here. Last chance, they need a perfect upfield. Lobo will take care of that last chance. And 8 seconds remaining. Barring a miracle kick here from Fargo Davies, the Mustangs will hang on and win.
That's your full-time score. Mustangs 3, Eagles 2.
The Mustangs move into first place in the EDC. They now have 30 points. And they overtake the West Fargo Packers in the EDC standings. Something they've been trying to do for quite a while here. They would always win games, and they would always find out later that the Packers would win too. And now, the Mustangs are in the number 1 slot.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the Mustang win, your Mustangs move to the first place spot in the EDC conference.
They edge out the Packers by 2 points in the standings. We'll go over that in a little bit more detail when we come back here after this on the Magnitude. Order your copy of this game or any of our previous game and event broadcasts on DVD by visiting our website. Just email us the required information found on our website, and we'll mail you your copy of today's game or event on DVD. Orders take approximately 3 to 4 days to arrive. Larger orders could take longer. For all the info on how to order your copy of today's game on DVD, visit our website at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide